Hogwarts is not the only wizarding school in existence. There are at least 11 known wizarding schools, hiding in plain sight in other parts of the world. In this series of videos we will unravel the mysteries of these wizarding academies. We will take a look back on their school history and school founders, as well as their academic and magical practices, which are unique to their part of the world. In the end, we will find out how their culture and school teachings had helped shape the wizarding world into how it is today. These are the wizarding schools of the world. High on the peak of Mount Greylock in Massachusetts in the United States of America, hidden from Muggle eyes by powerful enchantments, stands a castle that rivals Hogwarts itself. Most witches and wizards outside North America know almost nothing about it. This is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Ilvermorny is America's great contribution to magical education. Founded in the 1600s, it has grown from a small cottage school into one of the most respected wizarding institutions in the world. But its story is unlike any other. Born out of exile, shaped by danger, and steeped in legends, its history blends old-world traditions with Native American magic. Before Ilvermorny became the great American school of witchcraft and wizardry, there was one young witch, running from her past and searching for a new beginning. Her name was Isolde Sayre, a descendant of Salazar Slytherin, and the unlikely founder of the most celebrated magical institution in the New World. Isolde Sayre was born in Ireland in the early 1600s. She was the daughter of William and Rhonach Sayre, and through her mother's bloodline, she was the direct descendant of none other than Salazar Slytherin. But tragedy struck early. When Isolde was just 5 years old, her parents were killed, and she was taken in by her aunt, Gormlaith Gaunt, a fanatical witch obsessed with purity of blood and loyal to Slytherin's darkest ideals. If the name Gaunt sounds familiar, it's because she had some notable descendants, namely, Marvolo Gaunt, the father of Maripi Gaunt. Maripi Gaunt eventually married Tom Riddle Sr., and gave birth to a certain Tom Marvolo Riddle, who eventually became Lord Voldemort. For years, Gormlaith kept Isolde isolated, refusing her a wand, forbidding her from contact with the outside world. But Isolde's spirit couldn't be crushed. She longed for freedom, and when the chance came, she fled. Disguising herself as a boy, she crossed the ocean to a land that promised her a fresh start, America. Landing on the shores of Massachusetts, Isolde discovered a wild and unfamiliar land. Here, the magical community was far less structured than in Europe, but no less dangerous. Wandless and alone, she relied on her wits to survive. It was in the deep forests that she first encountered magical creatures she had never dreamed of, thunderbirds, wampus cats, and horned serpents. But it was the horned serpent, with its glittering jewel on its forehead, that seemed to speak directly to her mind. This bond would guide her choices for years to come. In her travels, Isolde came across a no-mage settler named James Stewart. Though he had no magical abilities, James was kind, brave, and resourceful. Their companionship quickly grew into something deeper, and the two would eventually marry, an early example of magical and non-magical lives intertwining in the New World. Together, they built a modest stone house at the base of Mount Greylock. But their family didn't stop there. Isolde and James adopted two orphaned boys, Chadwick and Webster Boot, who had lost their parents to illness. Isolde raised them as her own, teaching them magic, values, and resilience. What began as homeschooling around the family hearth soon became something more. Isolde wanted her children to have what she never did, the chance to learn magic in freedom, safety, and joy. The Boot boys thrived, and soon, other magical children began joining them. The small cottage transformed into a place of learning, and the family gave it a name, Ilvermorny, after Isolde's childhood home in Ireland. Isolde Sayre's life was shaped by loss, exile, and survival, but she transformed her pain into purpose. From the shadows of Gormlaith Gaunt's tyranny, she built a school rooted in acceptance and hope, a legacy that still endures. In the end, Ilvermorny wasn't just a school. It was a promise that magic could flourish, not in fear, but in freedom. Like Hogwarts, Ilvermorny has 4 houses, but theirs are not lions, snakes, badgers, and eagles. Instead, they are drawn from magical creatures and Native American lore. First, we have Thunderbird, representing the soul, favoring adventurers. We then have the Wampus, symbolizing the body, favoring warriors. The third house is Horned Serpent, embodying the mind, favoring scholars. Finally there is Beauxbatons, standing for the heart, favoring healers. The sorting ceremony itself is a spectacle. At Hogwarts, students put on the sorting hat. But Ilvermorny's sorting ceremony is far more dramatic. When a new student enters the Great Hall, 4 enchanted carvings come alive. The Horned Serpent, Wampus, Thunderbird, and Beauxbatons. Each represents a house, and each reacts if it wishes to claim the student. The Horned Serpent's crystal will glow. The Wampus roars. The Thunderbird beats its wings. And the Beauxbatons raises its arrow in the air. Sometimes, multiple houses choose the same student, and in that rare moment, the student themselves gets to decide. This ritual reflects Ilvermorny's values of self-determination and the wild magic of the land it was built upon. Another striking difference lies in wandless. While Ollivanders is the gold standard in Britain, Ilvermorny developed its own wand-making traditions, pioneered by James Stewart, the school's co-founder. American wands often incorporate cores unique to the continent. The hair of a Wampus cat, the feather of a Thunderbird, or the crystal shard of a Horned Serpent. These wands are deeply tied to the land itself, making Ilvermorny graduates' magic feel distinctly different from their European counterparts. Ilvermorny also weaves North American magical culture into its daily practices. Students frequently study the magical creatures of the surrounding forests, learning defensive and healing spells with a practical, hands-on approach. Lessons often move outside the classroom, where Thunderbirds soar overhead and Beauxbatons, grumpy but loyal protectors of the school, patrol the grounds. Even the uniforms tell a story. Instead of plain black robes, Ilvermorny students wear blue and cranberry, a nod to Isolde Sayers' love of blue, and cranberry for James Stewart's fondness for his favorite pie. Ilvermorny's curriculum is also shaped by the cultural melting pot of early America. Native magical traditions, often wandless and tied to the natural world, influenced the way spells were taught. While European wizards relied heavily on incantations and formal charms, Ilvermorny placed greater emphasis on intuition, energy, and a connection to living magic. This fusion gave Ilvermorny a unique identity, a school where ancient European lore met the indigenous magical practices of North America, resulting in spells, potions, and enchantments found nowhere else. From its living sorting ceremony to its distinctly American wands, Ilvermorny thrives as a symbol of adaptation and cultural exchange. It isn't just a mirror of Hogwarts, it's a school that grew from the soil of a new world, carrying with it the struggles, traditions, and hopes of those who built it. In the end, Ilvermorny's magic is about more than spells and potions. It's about finding identity in a land where old traditions meet new beginnings. At Ilvermorny, blood purity never mattered. From the very beginning, it welcomed anyone with magical ability. Even no-mage-borns were given equal respect. This spirit of inclusivity made it a beacon in the magical world. Today, Ilvermorny remains the heart of North American wizardry. Thousands of witches and wizards have walked its halls, yet outside the continent, it remains shrouded in mystery. Perhaps that's the strength of its magic. It thrives not in fame, but in secrecy. So next time you think of wizarding schools, remember, Hogwarts may be legendary, but Ilvermorny is proof that magic takes root wherever there is courage, imagination, and a will to teach the next generation. It is a school born from survival, standing proud in the new world, hidden in plain sight.
Hogwarts is not the only wizarding school in existence. There are at least 11 known wizarding schools hiding in plain sight in other parts of the world. In this series of videos, we will unravel the mysteries of these wizarding academies. We will take you on a journey into their school history and founders, academic and magical practices unique to their part of the world, along with how their culture and teachings had helped shape the wizarding world into how it is today. These are the wizarding schools of the world. Across the turbulent seas of the Pacific, atop the seemingly uninhabited volcanic island of Minami Iwo Jima, stands a sanctuary of unparalleled magic. This is Mahoutokoro, the smallest and perhaps most exquisite of the 11 great wizarding schools. Mahoutokoro is perhaps the most mysterious and visually stunning of all the world's great wizarding academies. Its history is as rich and vibrant as the silk robes its students wear. Its name, literally meaning magic place, belies the depth of its ancient power. To Muggles, the island is a remote, dormant peak. To the Japanese wizarding world, it is the home of their history, their discipline, and their most dazzling magical prowess. Unlike its European counterparts, the founding of Mahoutokoro is not attributed to a single, famous figure or a known group of wizards. Its origins are a legend, a testament to the school's deep ties to ancient Japanese spirituality and the land itself. The whispers of the elder wizards suggest the palace was not built in the conventional sense, but rather grown from the magical essence of the island's volcanic core. The ancient texts speak of a powerful, nameless onmyoji, a Japanese mystic skilled in divination, and the harmonious balance of nature, who, centuries ago, sought the most magically concentrated point in all of Japan. This point, the topmost peak of Minami Iwo Jima, was where they felt the Earth's magical flow was strongest. Using the rare translucent white stone, known as mutton fat jade, believed to possess powerful cleansing and protective properties, the onmyoji didn't lay bricks. Instead, they performed a grand continuous ritual, channeling the raw volcanic energy and the spirit of the sea into the rock. The result was not a mere structure, but an ornate and exquisite palace, a living, magical fortress that continues to grow and repair itself to this day. It was the moment the island's magic was tamed and transformed into a dedicated place of learning. From its beginnings, Mahoutokoro established a unique and rigorous discipline. Unlike other schools, it takes students from the young age of 7, initially flying them to and from their homes daily on the backs of a flock of giant storm petrels. Boarding only begins at age 11, emphasizing an early start in both academic study and personal character. The symbol of a student's journey is their enchanted robes. Upon arrival, the robes are a faint pink, growing in size with the student, but their most profound change is in color. As a student's magical knowledge and discipline increase, the robes deepen in hue, eventually turning a brilliant gold for those who achieve top grades in every magical subject. However, the ultimate disgrace is if the robes turn stark white. This signals a student's betrayal of the Japanese wizard's code, a descent into illegal practices, or dark magic, and results in instant expulsion and trial by the Japanese Ministry for Magic. The robes are a constant, visible measure of a student's inner moral compass and magical progress, a custom as ancient as the school itself. Subjects include advanced charms, potions, transfiguration, and care of magical creatures, but also a deep study of astronomy, often conducted at night under the clear island skies, and forms of magical combat influenced by traditional Japanese martial arts. They are particularly renowned for their mastery of dueling. Discipline and focused study are paramount, yet balanced with a profound appreciation for nature and the arts. Mahoutokoro's curriculum is deeply influenced by Shintoism and Buddhist philosophies, leading to truly unique magical practices. While they use wands for many spells, their advanced students are masters of wandless magic, often incorporating intricate hand gestures and focused meditation. This allows for a deeper, more personal connection to the magical energy of the world. The Feast of Shanasawa is Mahoutokoro's most revered annual event, a vibrant celebration of academic achievement and seasonal change. Held each spring, the Grand Hall is magically transformed, with ever-blooming cherry blossom branches and hundreds of enchanted floating paper lanterns. Students gather for a magnificent banquet featuring traditional Japanese cuisine given a magical twist. From mochi that floats to sushi that assembles itself, the feast culminates in the headmaster's address, where the school's top students are honored. As a mark of their distinction, their robes magically transition from pink to a brilliant, shimmering gold, a breathtaking visual spectacle. One of their most fascinating traditions is the Great Cherry Blossom Blessing. Held annually, this ancient rite is performed by the most senior students and masters, channeling the magic of the blooming cherry blossoms to bless the entire school and its students with luck, wisdom, and magical growth for the coming year. It is a breathtaking display of collective magic, a true fusion of nature and enchantment. Furthermore, their connection to the magical creatures of Japan is profound. They learn not just to care for them, but to communicate with them, to understand their spiritual significance, and to harness their wisdom in certain powerful rituals, particularly those involving purification and protection. This focus on harmony with nature, rather than simply control over it, sets Mahoutokoro apart. Mahoutokoro's reputation isn't just academic, it is also the formidable training ground for the country's Quidditch champions. Legend tells that the sport was brought to Japan centuries ago, not by design, but by accident. A band of foolhardy Hogwarts students attempting to circumnavigate the globe on wholly inadequate brooms were blown far off course and rescued by Mahoutokoro staff who were observing the planet's movements. The Hogwarts students remained as guests just long enough to teach their Japanese counterparts the basics of Quidditch, a move some say they live to regret. Mahoutokoro adopted the game and elevated it to an art form, practicing over a turbulent sea in stormy conditions, where students must not only track the bludgers, but also the shifting tides. This grueling training is why the Toyohashi Tengu, the Champions League winners, and nearly every member of the Japanese national Quidditch team attribute their prowess to Mahoutokoro's harsh, but excellent, standards. Standing secluded on its volcanic peak, hidden from the Muggle world, Mahoutokoro remains a beacon of discipline, tradition, and profound magical mastery. Its beginnings may be a mystery woven into the fabric of ancient Japanese magic, but its legacy is clear: to forge witches and wizards whose knowledge is as deep as the Pacific and whose character is as unyielding as the Jade Palace that shelters them. Hogwarts is not the only wizarding school in existence. There are at least 11 known wizarding schools hiding in plain sight in other parts of the world. In this series of videos, we will unravel the mysteries of these wizarding academies. We will take you on a journey into their school history and founders, academic and magical practices unique to their part of the world, along with how their culture and teachings had helped shape the wizarding world into how it is today. These are the wizarding schools of the world. Beyond the misty highlands of Scotland, nestled in the sun-drenched Pyrenees, lies an institution of unparalleled grace, ancient power, and profound magical artistry. This is one of the most prestigious and perhaps most misunderstood wizarding schools in the world, Beauxbatons Academy of Magic. Our first glimpse into Beauxbatons reveals not a castle, but a breathtaking palace. The Palace of Beauxbatons, a majestic, shimmering structure, is steeped in a culture of refined elegance, intellectual prowess, and a deep appreciation for the arts. This isn't just a school, it's a living work of art. Beauxbatons students are instantly recognizable by their striking, light blue silk uniforms. But it's not just the attire, it's the demeanor. There's an inherent grace, a quiet confidence that permeates the halls. Etiquette, charm, and eloquent magical expression are as vital here as potion-making or transfiguration. Imagine a wizarding school where every duel is a ballet and every spell a masterpiece. Dining at Beauxbatons is an experience in itself. Forget greasy sausages and pumpkin juice. Meals are light, exquisite, and often served with a flourish thanks to the house elves, who are reportedly some of the happiest and best treated in the wizarding world. And yes, that is an ice sculpture that never melts, keeping their drinks chilled. Respect for tradition and history is paramount. Bowing before a superior, a subtle nod, a perfectly articulated spell, these aren't just rules, they're expressions of their deep-seated reverence for magic and its practitioners. It's a culture that values beauty, precision, and a certain je ne sais quoi that only the French can truly master. To understand Beauxbatons, we must travel back in time to the 1290s, when Europe was a tapestry of burgeoning magic and simmering tensions. This wasn't just about building a school, it was about creating a sanctuary. The Academy's origins are intertwined with one of the most powerful and philanthropic sorcerers of his time. While often credited solely to Nicholas Flamel, The construction and establishment of Beauxbatons was a collaborative effort involving several influential French wizarding families, keen on protecting and cultivating magical talent. It was designed not just as a school, but as a bastion against rising anti-magic sentiment and a center for intellectual magical pursuit. And yes, it was partially financed by the legendary alchemist Nicolas Flamel and his wife Perronel, making it a truly gold standard institution from day one. While the founders laid the groundwork, the spirit of Beauxbatons has been shaped by its remarkable headmasters and headmistresses, perhaps none more iconic in recent memory than Madame Olympe Maxime. A half-giantess of immense power and grace, her leadership embodies the school's blend of strength and refinement. She's not just a headmistress, she's a figure of awe and respect, whose presence commands attention in any wizarding gathering. And speaking of its physical location, Beauxbatons isn't just in the Pyrenees, it's hidden there. The entire palace is subject to powerful concealment charms, making it unplottable and invisible to muggles, and even to most wizards who aren't invited. This wasn't just for privacy, it was for absolute security, ensuring its magical residents could learn and thrive in peace. Beauxbatons isn't just for French witches and wizards. Its student body draws from across Western Europe, Spain, Portugal, Belgium, the Netherlands, Luxembourg, and of course, France itself. This creates a vibrant, multicultural, magical melting pot, united by a shared dedication to excellence. The curriculum at Beauxbatons is rigorous, focusing on a deep understanding of core magical subjects, but with a distinct emphasis on finesse and artistry. Transfiguration here isn't just about changing an object, it's about doing so with flawless precision and elegant wand work. Potions are brewed not just for effect, but for perfection in color, viscosity, and aroma. Beyond the standard coursework, Beauxbatons encourages a breadth of magical exploration. There's a strong focus on wandless magic from an earlier age, promoting a deeper connection to their innate magical abilities. And their extracurriculars? Think magical horticulture, celestial navigation, and even advanced magical arts, fostering creativity and a holistic magical education. Academic excellence is celebrated with great pomp and circumstance. Students are not only encouraged to achieve high marks, but to embody the school's ideals of grace and magical mastery. Outstanding achievements are recognized with prestigious awards, ensuring a legacy of brilliance. But it's not just what they learn, it's how they experience magic. Beauxbatons has some truly unique practices, from their incredible mode of transport to ancient magical rites that will leave you spellbound. The first thing many think of when they hear Beauxbatons is their iconic mode of transportation, a colossal powder blue carriage pulled by a dozen magnificent winged Abraxan horses. This isn't just a ride, it's an arrival. These Abraxans are no ordinary winged horses. They are enormous, incredibly powerful creatures that require a special touch and a taste for single malt whiskey. Their care and handling are a profound part of Beauxbatons' magical practices, emphasizing a deep respect for magical creatures and a commitment to their well-being. It's a powerful bond between student and beast, steeped in ancient tradition. Beyond their grand entrances, Beauxbatons is known for its unique magical rites and traditions. While shrouded in a degree of secrecy, whispers tell of intricate ceremonies performed at significant astronomical events, where students come together to channel and amplify magical energies. These aren't just academic exercises, they are profound connections to ancient magical currents. Another distinctive practice is their advanced mastery of wandless magic. Unlike other schools where it's considered highly advanced, Beauxbatons integrates wandless magic into their curriculum earlier, teaching students to manipulate magic directly with thought and gesture. This speaks to a philosophy of magic being an inherent extension of the self, rather than solely a tool mediated by an object. Beauxbatons has produced some of the most influential, innovative, and diplomatic figures in wizarding history. Their alumni haven't just practiced magic, they've shaped it, both culturally and politically. Of course, the most famous alumnus is arguably Nicolas Flamel himself, the legendary alchemist and creator of the Philosopher's Stone. His incredible contributions to alchemy, potion making, and extending human life are a testament to the rigorous education he received. But he's far from the only one. Beauxbatons graduates are renowned for their contributions across all fields, from pioneering new magical theories and intricate charms to elevating the magical arts to new heights. They are often found at the forefront of magical diplomacy, their natural charm and poise making them excellent ambassadors in international wizarding relations. They bring a sophisticated, often artistic approach to problem solving. Their influence extends even to inter-school relations. The Tri-Wizard Tournament, despite its dangers, was a crucial event for fostering international magical cooperation, and Beauxbatons' participation always added an air of elegance and fierce, yet graceful, competition. They don't just compete, they elevate the competition. From its shimmering palace to its graceful students, from ancient founders to modern-day magical pioneers, Beauxbatons Academy of Magic is a testament to the beauty, sophistication, and enduring power of French wizardry. It's a school that proves magic can be both profoundly powerful and exquisitely elegant.
Hogwarts is not the only wizarding school in existence. There are at least 11 known wizarding schools hiding in plain sight in other parts of the world. In this series of videos, we will unravel the mysteries of these wizarding academies. We will take you on a journey into their school history and founders, academic and magical practices unique to their part of the world, along with how their culture and teachings had helped shape the wizarding world into how it is today. These are the wizarding schools of the world. Durmstrang Institute. Just the name evokes shivers among wizards. Unlike its more widely known counterparts, Durmstrang isn't just a school, it's a fortress. Nestled in the desolate, icy reaches of northern Europe, its exact location is one of the wizarding world's best-kept secrets. This isolation isn't just geographical, it's cultural. The students here, often clad in thick furs and heavy robes, are hardened by both the climate and the curriculum. Discipline is paramount. This isn't a place for casual spellcasting. It's a crucible where young witches and wizards are forged. Tradition runs deep, and many of these traditions lean heavily into the more potent and often darker branches of magic. They are known for their unapologetic embrace of dueling, a practice many other schools have softened. But this brings us to a crucial question. What kind of mindset cultivates such an institution? And who decided that dark magic should be a core subject? The story of Durmstrang begins not with a charming headmaster, but with the enigmatic and formidable Bulgarian witch, Nerida Volchanova, who founded the institute in the 11th century. Her vision? A school dedicated to preserving and teaching the oldest, most powerful, and yes, often darkest forms of magic. But it was under her successor, the notoriously dark wizard Harfang Munter, that Durmstrang truly began to solidify its reputation. Munter was obsessed with dueling and pushed the curriculum further into the study of the dark arts, making it a central pillar of Durmstrang education. Over the centuries, Durmstrang would see many controversial leaders, but none perhaps as infamous as Igor Karkaroff, a former Death Eater. He embraced the dark arts with zeal, turning a blind eye to the more extreme practices and even fostering a culture of fear. But what kind of students would willingly choose such a demanding and, some would say, dangerous path? In the fourth book, Victor Krum represented Durmstrang in the Tri-Wizard Tournament with intense focus and formidable skill. The Bulgarian Quidditch star excelled in all three tasks, showcasing powerful transfiguration in the lake and a dominant physical presence. His performance was characterized by strict discipline and mastery of dark-leaning magic, culminating in a high runner-up score despite being affected by the final tragic events. Imagine a classroom where the lesson isn't just about curses, but how to effectively use and defend against them. That's Durmstrang. Their students are not just taught defensive spells, they are taught aggressive defense, often bordering on offensive. The curriculum places a heavy emphasis on practical magic, combat preparedness, and the exploration of magic that most other schools deem forbidden. While other schools might offer a single elective on ancient runes, Durmstrang delves into the history and application of every known dark ritual, every forgotten curse. There's a strong belief in magical purity, and only pure-blood students were historically admitted, a controversial stance that has rightly drawn criticism. But beyond the classroom, Durmstrang students are also taught to be survivors, self-reliant and resilient, capable of facing any magical challenge, no matter how dark. This intense education leads to some truly unique magical practices. Durmstrang isn't just about learning spells from a textbook, it's about participating in ancient rites, harnessing primordial forces, and pushing the very boundaries of magic itself. They are rumored to delve deeply into obscure magical branches, including soul magic and advanced forms of dark curses. One of the most prominent examples of their unique practices is their mastery of non-verbal and wandless magic, allowing their students to cast powerful spells with a flick of the wrist, or even just a thought. This level of control requires immense discipline and a deep connection to magic, often cultivated through demanding rituals. Some whisper of initiation rites held in hidden chambers beneath the castle, where students must prove their strength and unwavering commitment to the Durmstrang philosophy. The school is also known for concealing its true location using powerful enchantments, making it virtually undetectable to outsiders, a testament to their advanced understanding of concealment and warding magic, often twisted for nefarious purposes. But despite their dark reputation, has Durmstrang contributed anything positive to the wider wizarding world? It's tempting to paint Durmstrang with a single dark brushstroke. However, like any institution, its legacy is complex. While they've certainly produced more than their share of notorious dark wizards, their intense focus on powerful magic has also led to undeniable, albeit often uncredited, contributions. Their mastery of dueling techniques and advanced magical combat has undoubtedly influenced global magical defense strategies. Durmstrang's rigorous training in wandless and non-verbal magic pushes the boundaries of what's considered possible, inspiring innovation in other magical fields. Even their controversial embrace of the dark arts, when viewed from a purely academic standpoint, represents a comprehensive study of magic that is often ignored by other institutions, ensuring that even dangerous knowledge is understood, even if not endorsed. Many powerful magical artifacts and ancient enchantments have been either discovered, perfected, or hidden by Durmstrang alumni, playing a subtle but significant role in shaping the magical world. However, their most famous student serves as a stark reminder of their dual legacy. Perhaps no individual better encapsulates the complex and often terrifying legacy of Durmstrang Institute than Gellert Grindelwald. He wasn't just a student, he was a brilliant, dangerous prodigy, expelled from Durmstrang for his twisted experiments and dangerous obsession with the Deathly Hallows. His rise as one of the most powerful and feared dark wizards in history is a direct reflection of the kind of power Durmstrang can cultivate, for better or for far, far worse. Durmstrang Institute stands as a chilling testament to the seductive power of knowledge and the fine line between magical mastery and outright malevolence. It reminds us that magic, in its rawest form, is neither good nor evil, but a force that takes the shape of its wielder's intent. And at Durmstrang, that intent often leans towards the darker shades of the spectrum.
Hogwarts is not the only wizarding school in existence. There are at least 11 known wizarding schools hiding in plain sight in other parts of the world. In this series of videos, we will unravel the mysteries of these wizarding academies. We will take you on a journey into their school history and founders, academic and magical practices unique to their part of the world, along with how their culture and teachings had helped shape the wizarding world into how it is today. These are the wizarding schools of the world. In the heart of Africa, perched atop a breathtaking mountain range known as the Mountains of the Moon, and carved directly into its very essence, lies the largest, most magnificent, and often overlooked of the 11 great wizarding schools, Uagadou School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Due to its unique location, the school is often shrouded in mist, giving the appearance of floating in midair in the clouds. Uagadou isn't just a school, it's a living, breathing testament to the power of African magic. This isn't just a magical institution, it's a cultural cornerstone, deeply woven into the fabric of the continent's rich history. Unlike European schools where students receive an owl with an acceptance letter, Uagadou has a far more mystical approach. Students are called to the school by dream messengers, ancient, magical spirits who leave enchanted stones in the hands of sleeping children. These stones are not just invitations, they are often the first conduits for the child's burgeoning magical abilities, already shimmering with the unique energy of Uagadou. The chosen student then says this phrase upon finding the token, "I woke, and there was a stone in my hand," confirming their acceptance. This tradition isn't just about an acceptance letter. It's a profound cultural immersion from the very start, connecting students to the ancestral magic of the continent. The very air at Uagadou hums with respect for tradition, for the land, and for the deep well of magic that flows through African heritage. But how did this incredible institution come to be? Who dared to carve a school into a living mountain? The origins of Uagadou are shrouded in the mists of time, deeply intertwined with the very emergence of magic in Africa. While specific founders aren't named in the same way as the Hogwarts Four, the school is understood to be the culmination of centuries of indigenous magical knowledge, passed down through generations of powerful African witches and wizards. It wasn't founded in a single year, but rather grew organically, sculpted by generations of magical practitioners. It's believed that early African magical communities, recognizing the immense power within their lands and people, collectively contributed to the creation of Uagadou as a central hub for magical education and preservation. It stands as a testament to communal wisdom and a shared magical legacy. And this legacy has shaped a very unique type of student. If you enjoy content such as these, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Also, stick around until the end of the video, where we will reveal a unique and fascinating trivia about the Uagadou School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Uagadou attracts students from across the entire African continent, fostering an incredibly diverse and rich learning environment. From the vibrant rainforests to the vast savannas, children from countless cultures converge here, bringing their unique magical perspectives. The students at Uagadou are not sorted to any particular house upon arriving during their first year. Right from day one, the students are encouraged to form alliances and friendships across all levels and learn from each other. In due time, students also become incredibly skilled at apparition, often appearing and disappearing with a fluidity rarely seen elsewhere. They are masters of magical stealth and subtlety. At Uagadou, magic is channeled directly through the witch or wizard themselves, often through elaborate hand gestures and focused intent. This isn't just a stylistic choice. It reflects a profound connection to their own innate power and a deep understanding of natural magic. Imagine the discipline and control required to master such powerful, wandless magic. But what exactly do they learn in these wandless classrooms? The curriculum at Uagadou is unparalleled. While they certainly master the core subjects like potions and charms, their focus on wandless magic leads to an incredible aptitude for transfiguration. In fact, Uagadou students are renowned globally as being particularly skilled at it. They can transform themselves and objects with an ease that would astound other wizarding schools. Cool fact: at a recent International Symposium of Animagi, the Uagadou school team attracted a lot of press when their exhibition of synchronized transforming caused a near riot. Many older and more experienced witches and wizards felt threatened by 14-year-olds who could turn at will into elephants and cheetahs. A formal complaint was lodged with the International Confederation of Wizards by Adrian Tutley, whose animagus is a gerbil. Beyond transfiguration, Uagadou also emphasizes the deep connection between magic and the natural world. Students learn advanced animal communication, complex herbalism, and ancient divination techniques that tap into the Earth's energy. There are also unique magical rites of passage, deeply rooted in African traditions, that hone a student's magical core and cement their place within the wizarding world. The contributions of these powerful witches and wizards have shaped history far beyond Africa. Uagadou's impact on the global wizarding world is immense, though perhaps less publicized than its European counterparts. Many advancements in healing magic, particularly those involving ancient herbs and natural remedies, are believed to have originated from Uagadou scholars. Furthermore, Uagadou's extensive knowledge of magical creatures, especially those unique to Africa, has been crucial for global conservation efforts and magical beast research. Their alumni are renowned for their incredible magical dexterity and resourcefulness, often serving as diplomats and leaders in the international magical community. The school's most renowned impact is the preservation and mastery of wandless magic, an ancient tradition that predates European wand usage. This skill is foundational to African magic and gives Uagadou graduates an unparalleled edge in precision and subtlety. Furthermore, Uagadou's advanced curriculum, specializing in alchemy and self-transfiguration, produced Babajide Akingbade, who succeeded Dumbledore as the supreme mugwump of the International Confederation of Wizards, highlighting the school's high academic prestige and global influence. Did you know that the school building itself is said to be a living entity? It's very rock-breathing and subtly shifting over time. It's not just carved into the mountain, it's part of it. Also, some whisper that deep within the mountain, hidden chambers hold ancient magic that predates human civilization itself, waiting to be discovered by the truly worthy. Uagadou is more than just a school. It's a profound mystery, a beacon of ancient magic, and a testament to the incredible diversity of the wizarding world. Its rich traditions, unique practices, and powerful students remind us that magic truly blossoms in every corner of our amazing world. Hogwarts is not the only wizarding school in existence. There are at least 11 known wizarding schools hiding in plain sight in other parts of the world. In this series of videos, we will unravel the mysteries of these wizarding academies. We will take you on a journey into their school history and founders, academic and magical practices unique to their part of the world, along with how their culture and teachings had helped shape the wizarding world into how it is today. These are the wizarding schools of the world. Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest lies one of the most vibrant and mysterious magical schools in the Harry Potter universe, Castelobruxo Wizarding School. It's a school where ancient magic, incredible creatures, and unique traditions all embody the traditions of South America. Castelobruxo is more than just a school. It's a living, breathing extension of the vibrant Brazilian culture. Unlike the European-influenced Hogwarts, Castelobruxo embraces its South American roots wholeheartedly. Imagine ancient pyramid-like structures carved into the emerald depths of the Amazon, shimmering with gold. The school itself is said to appear as a magnificent ruin to Muggle eyes, a testament to its powerful cloaking charms. The students are known for their dazzling emerald green robes, which are charmed to adapt to the jungle environment, offering protection and camouflage. Tradition runs deep here, with a strong emphasis on community, respect for nature, and the rich tapestry of Brazilian folklore. Magic at Castelobruxo isn't just about wands and spells, it's about a profound connection to the natural world around them. While the exact founding date is shrouded in the mists of ancient magic, legend tells us that Castelobruxo was established by a powerful line of indigenous Brazilian wizards and witches, likely centuries before the arrival of European magic. They understood the raw, untamed magic of the Amazon and sought to create a sanctuary where it could be studied and harnessed. The school's name, Castelobruxo, translates roughly to Wizard Castle or Sorcerer's Castle in Portuguese, perfectly encapsulating its grand and magical essence. It's believed that the founders worked in harmony with the spirits of the forest and the ancient magic embedded within the land itself to construct the school, imbuing it with unparalleled protective enchantments. The building itself is an architectural marvel. The school's appearance to Muggles is often described as a crumbling ruin, a brilliant charm that keeps its true magical nature hidden from prying eyes. Only those with magical blood can perceive its true golden glory. If you enjoy content such as these, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Also, stick around until the end of the video, where we will reveal a unique and fascinating trivia about the Castelobruxo Wizarding School. The student body at Castelobruxo is composed of students from all over South America, each bringing their own cultural richness to the school. The education here is renowned for its excellence, particularly in two key areas: magizoology and herbology. Imagine learning about fantastic beasts not from textbooks, but by tracking them through the dense rainforest under the guidance of expert professors. Students learn to identify, understand, and even communicate with a myriad of magical creatures unique to the Amazon. They also delve into the secrets of the rainforest's incredible flora, discovering plants with astonishing magical properties. This hands-on, immersive approach to learning means that Castelobruxo graduates are some of the most knowledgeable and practical magical ecologists in the world. Castelobruxo operates a popular international exchange program primarily aimed at European students. This initiative allows visitors to study the unique, magical flora and fauna of the South American rainforest. The program highlights the school's specialization in herbology and magizoology, offering a vital, hands-on opportunity to experience a wizarding world beyond familiar boundaries. Castelobruxo's magic is deeply intertwined with its environment. Students are taught to harness the elemental forces of the Amazon, working with earth, water, and air in ways unique to their school. They practice a form of wandless magic that draws directly from the energy of the rainforest, making their spells incredibly potent and visually stunning. One of their most captivating traditions is the Rite of the Forest, a coming-of-age ceremony where students venture deep into the enchanted parts of the jungle to prove their connection to nature and their magical prowess. They also have a tradition of illusionism and shape-shifting, skills honed to perfection, often used for defense and even entertainment. This makes their duels particularly dazzling and unpredictable. The food at Castelobruxo also reflects its South American rainforest setting. Unlike the heavy European meals at Hogwarts, students enjoy a variety of vibrant local cuisine. Their largest meal occurs late at night, typically featuring delicious, fresh local fruits, rice, beans, roast meats, and hearty stews. This emphasizes a rich blend of magical and traditional Brazilian flavors. Castelobruxo has made invaluable contributions to the global magical community, primarily through its unparalleled expertise in magizoology and herbology. Many of the world's leading magical creature experts and master potioneers have honed their skills within its golden walls. Their research into unique Amazonian magical plants has led to the development of countless new potions and remedies, benefiting wizards and witches worldwide. In the 6th book, Harry Potter handled the textbook called Advanced Potion Making, which contained the notes from the Half-Blood Prince. The author of this book is a famous potioneer who studied at Castelobruxo. His name is Libatius Borage. He is a renowned author of several influential potions, textbooks, including Asiatic anti-venoms, and Have Yourself a Fiesta in a Bottle. His background at Castelobruxo highlights the school's excellence in herbology and its contribution to the global world of potion making. The school also fosters a deep understanding of ancient magic, preserving techniques and knowledge that might otherwise be lost. Their students are sought after for their practical skills, their profound respect for magical creatures, and their ability to think creatively when faced with magical challenges. Did you know that the school is protected not just by powerful enchantments? They also have a very special security system. Boggart-like creatures called Kaipora, forest spirits who are incredibly mischievous but also fiercely protective of the school. The Kaipora are small, furry spirit beings renowned for their trickery and mischievous nature. They act as the invisible, highly protective guardians of Castelobruxo and its surrounding rainforest. Emerging under the cover of night, the Kaipora patrol the grounds, safeguarding both the Golden Castle and the magical creatures within the Brazilian wilderness. Their success at warding off intruders is legendary. From mischievous forest spirits to rogues that adapt to the jungle, Castelobruxo stands as a testament to the diverse and vibrant tapestry of the global wizarding world, reminding us that magic can be found in every corner of our amazing planet. Hogwarts is not the only wizarding school in existence. There are at least 11 known wizarding schools hiding in plain sight in other parts of the world. In this series of videos, we will unravel the mysteries of these wizarding academies. We will take you on a journey into their school origins and founders, academic and magical practices unique to their part of the world, along with how their culture and teachings had helped shape the wizarding world into how it is today. These are the wizarding schools of the world. Imagine a school cloaked in snow, steeped in ancient Slavic magic, where students ride enchanted trees instead of brooms. A quick journey into the heart of Russia will help us uncover the secrets of Koldovstoretz Wizarding Academy. Koldovstoretz is more than just a school. It's a living fusion of Russian culture and ancient magical tradition. Unlike the more Western-influenced schools, Koldovstoretz embraces a deep connection to the natural world and the rich folklore of its homeland. Imagine lessons taking place not just in classrooms, but in mystical clearings, under the gaze of ancient, enchanted trees. The name Koldovstoretz is derived from a couple of Russian words. Koldovstvo, meaning witchcraft or magic, and Dvorets, meaning palace. Speaking of palace, the school's architecture blends Byzantine grandeur with traditional wooden craftsmanship, creating a fortress of magic that feels both formidable and welcoming. The emphasis here is on community, respect for ancestors, and a unique blend of practical magic with spiritual understanding. The exact founding of Koldovstoretz can be traced back to the year 1675 during the Russo-Turkish War. The carnage of war had influenced the founders to seek drastic measures to protect their magical heritage and create the school. One thing in common among the four founders was that they all came from the most noble houses in Russia, and all were exiled from their country. Antony Aristov is generally portrayed as the eldest and the de facto leader among the founders. He is characterized by a quick wit and quick temper. He was reportedly bitter about having his request to join the fighting forces denied and inherited his magical abilities from his mother. Victoria Grigorieva is described as a true product of her bloodline and was highly conscious of her status. She was cosseted and spoiled by her family as the eldest and was used to getting her own way. Grigorieva considered her exile from Russia a great personal hardship and was known for being sharp of tongue and having a waspish temper. She believed magic was only suitable for the nobility. Grigorieva was initially the most class-conscious of the founders and argued against opening the school to all classes, an argument she eventually lost. Despite their legendary battles, she eventually married Antony Aristov. Unlike the other founders, Alexander Romanov was reportedly content with his exile, viewing it as a gift that allowed him to finally admit what he truly was without fear of reprisal. His parents were described as magically gifted, but had turned their backs on magic, despising it and calling it sin and parlor tricks of the devil. Taxtiana Voronina is the only one among the four founders who received any form of formal magical training. Due to her formal training, she became the default teacher among the founders. Her parents were reported to be fully supportive of her practice of magic and paid for a tutor to school her. Like in Hogwarts, the four houses at Koldovstoretz have students who embody the main characteristics of the founder it was named after. House Aristov takes in students who exhibit bravery and adventure. House Romanov values students who are natural at healing and compassion. House Grigoriev looks for students who embody power and ambition, while House Voronin is for those who excel at scholarly pursuits and have sharp intellect. Students at Koldovstoretz are known for their resilience, resourcefulness, and deep respect for the natural world. Education here is holistic, blending traditional spellcasting with a profound understanding of ecological magic, potion making using indigenous ingredients, and defensive charms rooted in ancient folk protection. They are particularly famous for their unique method of magical transportation: enchanted, uprooted trees. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of brooms, these students master the art of navigating the skies on ancient, sentient trees, a skill that requires incredible balance, control, and a strong bond with nature. Classes often take place outdoors, integrating the vastness of the Russian wilderness into their magical studies. If you like content such as these, hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. Also, stick around until the end of the video when we will reveal some cool trivia about Koldovstoretz Wizarding Academy. Koldovstoretz is renowned for its preservation of unique magical practices and ancient rites. Their curriculum includes extensive study of runic magic, a powerful and often misunderstood form of enchantment, and a deep dive into elemental magic, allowing students to commune directly with the forces of nature, commanding winds, freezing water, or even coaxing life from barren ground. They hold sacred annual ceremonies, often tied to the solstices and equinoxes, where the entire student body participates in powerful collective magic to protect the school and the surrounding land. These rituals are less about flashy spells and more about harmony, intent, and drawing power from the very fabric of the earth. It's a connection to magic that runs deeper than wand waving. While Koldovstoretz has always maintained a certain level of mystique and isolation, its graduates have made invaluable contributions to the wizarding world. Their deep understanding of ancient wards and protective enchantments has been crucial in safeguarding magical communities from dark forces. The classic Hogwarts textbook, Unfogging the Future, is authored by Cassandra Vablatsky, a famous Russian seer and alumni of Koldovstoretz Wizarding Academy. Many Koldovstoretz alumni are sought after for their unparalleled knowledge of magical flora and fauna, often pioneering advancements in magizoology and potion making, particularly with ingredients unique to Eastern Europe. They've also been known for their peacemaking efforts, often acting as neutral parties in international magical disputes. Their practical, grounded approach often cutting through political tensions. Did you know Koldovstoretz students often participate in a magical sport that involves enchanted ice skating and aerial maneuvers on their flying trees? It's a breathtaking spectacle. Another interesting tidbit: the school is rumored to have a resident house spirit that manifests as a benevolent, albeit mischievous, winter sprite, sometimes helping students find lost items, other times hiding them for fun. Also, due to the extreme winters, certain parts of the castle are said to be perpetually warmed by ancient fire elemental charms, creating stunning contrasts of ice and warmth within its walls. And rather than typical prefects, they have wardens of the wilderness, students tasked with ensuring the magical balance of the surrounding forests. From its war-torn origins to its unique traditions of tree riding and elemental magic, Koldovstoretz stands as a beacon of Eastern European wizardry. It reminds us that the magical world is vast, diverse, and filled with wonders far beyond our initial imaginings. It champions a deep respect for nature, community, and the enduring power of ancient magic. So, next time you think of magical schools, remember the snowy spires and enchanted forests of Koldovstoretz, where magic grows wild and wisdom runs deep.